What up, y'all? This is your boy Virus with what I'm gonna start calling before I even do this review. I'm gonna call if I do late night reviews. These are gonna be I'll call them the late night virus reviews. Um, that's gonna start now. So this is I'll say episode one of the late night virus reviews. I just got done watching As Above, So Below. Um, what to say about this movie? Uh, um, and by the way, this is gonna be a short review. This isn't not gonna be one of those thorough reviews because this was only an hour and a half movie, hour and 33 minutes to be more precise. Rundown. I'll just run you through the movie. I'm pretty sure everybody's fucking seen it. If you're not into horror, then go and see it. I suggest it. It's not a waste of time. It's definitely not that. I thought there was gonna be more to the movie. They showed a lot of the good stuff in the previews. That's what they tend to do, build movies up like that. But as for As Above, So Below, it's basically about a girl who's on a who is searching for the alchemy stone, the philosopher's stone. That's what it is called. Sorry. She's searching for the philosopher's stone because her father was on the trail of the philosopher's stone, so she picked up where he basically left off. And she found this thing in Iran called the basically the Rosetta Stone, but like this, it's in this like giant bowl, like statue shape, and basically, eh, she goes to Paris. She finds this dude that she knows, George, who can translate um alchemic symbols. She translated it into Aramaic, which she does not speak, apparently. She speaks two dead languages and four extremely hard to speak languages, but Aramaic is not one of them. So she goes to him, she gets it translated, she goes and does all this other stuff, and she finds out that there's a hidden chamber in the catacombs of Paris, the city of the dead. Which honestly, like I'm claustrophobic, and I fucking hate the dark. But I'd be more than willing to go on one of those special tours through the catacombs, just to say that I was there and just to say that I went through it. But this movie is it definitely gets you going once you get into it further. I mean, people start dying and shit, and then like eventually they have to go through this area where this dude that she was told that could get her into the catacombs, like during non-tour hours, or a secret entrance into this area of the catacombs. His name is Papleon. I think his name is Papleon. Calls himself Pap because that's his tag on the wall. But him and his group, Zed and Sox, Soaks, I think her name was Soaks, basically take him down there, and George, her, and the cameraman go down there, and they basically go through this crawl space where all these bones are, and apparently they wound up getting turned around in a straightaway and wound up back in the main room where they entered the tunnel, where they entered the straightaway. So they go into this area where no one has been, only one dude, which was his name was Latoup. I'm pretty sure I'm saying that right, but Latoup means the mole, and he went down there and he never returned, and he was missing for 2 years, and they found him eventually down there, and he was asking him that he was like, "You shouldn't be down here. You shouldn't be down here." And they continue forward until they eventually reach the this area where they think where she thinks she has found the philosopher's stone, but we'll get into that in a minute after I explain the rest of this. And they find all this gold and shit, and it was a trap, and the cave collapsed, and the ceiling collapsed, and like they go forward until they finally reach this spot where it looks like it's a gateway that's sunk into the ground, almost literally sunk into the ground. Maybe there's enough room to crawl and like walk in there. We'll just crawl. And I don't know what text it was. I'm pretty sure it was ancient Aramaic, like that one dude can read and translate. Um, he translated it to say, um, fuck, I forgot what it was supposed to say, but I'm pretty sure it was the thing that's above the gates of hell. Uh, I don't know. It was the thing that says like it's above the door, and it says something uh something about hope, uh enter ye, and something about hope. But basically, they entered the gates of hell, and they keep thinking that they keep finding like this way through to keep pushing forward to get out, and they wind up they keep descending into hell further and further and further. And let's see, Socks died. Then later, because they found Le Top, Le Top, and like he basically smashed her fucking face in on the floor, and she died. And they tried, like, um, Pap asked the other female to try and bring her back or heal her with the philosopher's stone, which they thought was it, and it didn't work. So they had to leave her behind. Then the cameraman died. Then um, all this other fun goody shit started happening. Was happening, and then it just came down to her, George, and Zed. Now, I still not. I still don't remember her name, even though I just watched it. I just continue to call her her. But yeah, basically, they eventually went so far down into hell that they descended into this one final hole. They didn't have no climbing gear at this point. They just basically, oh yeah, George had been attacked by something that bit his neck, and she tried healing it with the philosopher's stone, and she found out that it wasn't the real stone. So she went back to return it and find the real stone, which was the hidden stone, and she wound up running into her dead father who had hung himself, and she, I guess what she called, repented or some shit. I don't remember. And then his corpse disappeared, and then she started speaking this thing that they found, and yeah, basically she gets back with the real philosopher's stone. She sits there, holds George by the side of his neck, and she kisses him, and then boom, this dude's wound is like magically fucking gone. I'm assuming she had the stone in hand when she grabbed him and kissed him. But then they got up. Then he got up, and they started running. And even though they were in hell, their cameras managed to stay functioning. Go figure. Pat tells them not to bring no damn phones down there because phones won't fucking work, but yeah, cameras will work all the way down in fucking hell. Yeah, I'm looking for a really good trip to hell if I go there. I'll make sure I'm bringing me a fucking camera phone, or a cell phone that's a camera phone, a fucking a tape recorder, fucking uh, camcorder. I'll bring the whole damn 9 yards. Somebody asked me what the fuck I'm doing with all this shit ain't gonna work down here. I'll be like, shut the fuck up. I watched the movie and it showed that all this shit is gonna work. So I'm gonna record my little trip to hell. I'm Virus. I'm giving this movie a 10 out of 10 strictly because they did get out of hell through a man fucking hole in hell. That literally leads right back to the surface. It was, when you go to hell, you're not supposed to be able to escape through a fucking manhole. That was ridiculous. Absolutely dumb. And if I made this movie, I would have made it different. But I said 10 out of 10. Go to the library, take it out, borrow from a friend, buy the movie. I'm Virus, and I'm kind of aggravated at the ending of this movie.